Today's video is sponsored by Vendoo. Hi everybody, we are back again. The bins is to our right, and today, no joke, 25 items. I know everybody laughs. You laughed the hardest last time.
We can do this.
But we can do this.
I have faith in us.
Yes, today we are all about limiting ourselves. 25 items. It is 8:54. We're walking in. We can stay all day if we need to, a few hours. And we're going to do our best. So let's hop in and see if we can find 25 awesome items. Kim, you can buy whatever you want.
Okay.
Try it and do. Probably.
New in the box. That's sweet. Avon. Me, I'm over here looking at thank you cards. I found this whole thing. Valentine's. All these little note cards from Michaels would be so cute when I send out my packages. This is what I landed on. Some thank you cards. And oh, look at that.
I know.
Little, what is this? The maple?
It's like the maple.
The maple.
Yeah.
So cool.
I think we can go after and see.
What's this little bunny? It's nice that they're all boxed up,
Well,
ready to ship. And got all these for her students. All these little erasers are so cute. Kim, these are fun. What else are you getting over here? It's like someone brought
Ann Getty's Baby Bunny.
Oh my gosh, do you remember Ann Getty's?
This was so huge.
Huge. Circa 1992.
Right.
There are so many toys today. These up. It says right on the back. Some crazy collection here. Jada Toys Inc. Look at all these. Kim, these are awesome.
Aren't those amazing?
So excited about these. Wow. Someone dropped off their entire collectibles over here, their whole collection. I was such a Precious Moments girl when I was little.
It's a little bottle.
Oh, it's like a little perfume thing.
That is adorable.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that too. That is cute. This is the top, the inside.
Sadly, most of the research I've done on Precious Moments has been sad, but this is kind of cool. I'm gonna look this one up. Why not, right? Oh, clothes are coming.
What size is it?
All right, every baby Giswaldi needs a pair of Carhartt overalls.
Right?
It's official, Kimmy.
Oh my God! It's
for little
official.
Thomas.
The shower happened for Thomas.
Little Thomas is gonna be so cute in those. All right, I found a couple things that I'm excited about. This just looks really pretty. It's probably gonna be more heavy than it's worth, but this is Jiggy in Anthropology. Look at this beautiful puzzle. It's just gorgeous. 800 pieces, new. Not sure how much that is. And my mom might like this Sunbeam hand mixer. She's a cake decorator. I've looked everywhere for this other ufu. I haven't found it yet, but I love finding these because they're so light. This, of course, is what I am most excited about. You know, I look into everything that's journaling and whatnot, and I saw Rolodex, and I was like, kind of this cheap pen. And then I flipped to the back, and it's Christian Dior leather with this CD right there. So I'm pumped. I'm gonna remove all the paper and the pen for the weight and just bring the leather home. I'm so excited. So these were from two totally separate rotations, but they are a match. They're pretty dirty, but these are cute as far as dance clothes go. We'll see. Show me what you guys got. What's your favorite pick of the day?
Definitely this. My girlfriend's gonna love it. And then this is just like a cool little find. This will work with my jorts, some droopy like that. You know?
What's this?
It's just a little sweater. This looks like something my dad would wear before he passed.
I love it. Oh, you have a Hannaford shirt?
He works at Hannaford.
I've got a Hannaford shirt. I work at Hannaford. It's one of the best picks of the day.
I love
Pump
it.
cover for this
Pump
ship.
cover. I heard
here.
you say that. It made me I hear that word in my
Right
house.
here we've got a America t-shirt because you got to be patriotic.
There you go. Okay.
Germany beer, baby.
I just gave that to him.
Hold the drink right here.
Right? I thought he might like that.
I'll shout you out. I'm famous.
All right, you guys are really fun.
Sweet.
Who has bigger biceps?
Let's see who's got the bigger biceps. That's a tough call.
Yo, chat.
It's a tough call. I want to see this hat. What's this?
Oh, I'm going to Morgan Wallen tomorrow. I thought I would need a cowboy hat.
Oh, great call. Great call.
That's lit, dude.
My parents.
This is the low-key guy who doesn't really need to be on camera, but I think you have good stuff in your bag.
He's selling nice.
I felt terrible because this kid was so nice and he wanted me to shout out his Depop. He is probably the only one of the three of these guys who is a serious reseller. And I botched the footage. I didn't record it. So if you're watching, leave your info below so people can see it.
But he's tall. I can't get that up bad.
Oh, it's just such a fire hat. I think it's tough for Morgan Wallen. Yeah.
Yes, this is Dan Skin.
Oh, Dan Skin.
I don't know.
That's Wally World.
It's Wally World.
I think so. This British khaki is kind of cool, this
That is
jacket,
cool.
but comps don't warrant it, and it's big and bulky. This Pier 1 apron I just think is super lightweight and cute.
Oh, that is cute.
It's new with tag. Oh, this Vionics, I found the other one, Kim.
Oh, and yes, they're no good.
It's a sad ending. I still haven't figured out this fabric, but I think this is like one of my pitfalls. I buy this vintage fabric and don't do anything with it.
Let me see.
It's not Holly Hobby.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
Over bad?
Yeah, like a coverlet.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's got seams all over
Yes,
it.
it has seams.
All right, she's going back. Kind of fun. Oh, I like that. We always do well with those random.
I know, we do, but usually I like a belt. This doesn't have
Oh.
a belt, but I could just cut the edges off and just have it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I like this ombre. I'm not usually a Columbia girl, but I like that. It's like brand new.
It's a cute, modern, entertaining shelf. Looks like a wine rack. New Pottery Barn. Just heavy. Not what I'm looking for today. There's just a shoe rotation. And I got these new Rockports. There's just a little bit of dust here. I think I might take those home since they're new. These Terran Rose I'm tempted to get because they also look new. I think a lot of the shoes in this cast rotation were new. Saw this Hydro Flask, but it's dented, but I paid so much money for Hydro Flasks. I got these for me. I really like these if they'll fit me. Nasty Gal. I just think they're such cute Mary Janes. I'll take one.
Okay.
These are actually great, and they take up no room. Right? Love it, Kim. Thank you. Kim found this for Mr. Lumpy. Does this have to count as one of my 25?
I don't think so. It's one of mine.
Oh, okay.
It's in my bag.
That's different.
You like that?
Yeah, perfect. I am going to look up the comps on these, but I just went through a bunch of stickers and just pulled out all the Jolie's boutiques. A lot are from London. There are a lot of travel, like DC. I love this Boston one, of course. But when I'm on the flight to Japan and I'm bringing my traveler's notebook with me, not that I'm going to need things from London, but I just think it might be fun to have some of these. They had like a little passport. I'm just going to look them up and see. These are like $3 a piece at Michael's, so I don't know if there's any resale value, but we'll check that out. Kim found this Ella Bean sweater I'm thinking of. She also found these Ella Bean slippers, which are just yummy. I love these. These look so comfy. Oh my gosh, like the leather is just so soft. This is the heartbreak of the day because these are brand new, same rotation. Cannot find the other one. Someone definitely has that. Doc Martin. Cute little bear. He's cute.
So those are the sold comps.
Adorable. But I think I'm probably looking for like 20, north of 20. Funny enough, some of the comps on these Jolies are crazy. Some are $2.99 and some lots are selling for over $100.
Awesome.
So I'm sure it's highly unlikely that I have anything super valuable, but I think I'm gonna bring them home because they're gonna be super light and then take what I want for Japan and sell the rest. So I'm going through everything very carefully today, and unfortunately this fun kimono just has so many holes, and I thought this was pretty cool, so that's got to go back. I have this lamb's wool Ralph Lauren sweater that I really think is beautiful. It says large, it's probably measures small, but it's gorgeous. These I loved from Kim, but I cannot find a size on them, so I'm trying to simplify things, so I might sadly leave those behind, but this stuff's definitely going back. I liked this, but I also found a stain here. We're going for very low maintenance, even though it's new with tag. It's really cute, but I would have to wash it or stain treat it, and then no guarantees it will come. Do you want this? There's a teeny tiny little stain on it, so I'm gonna put it back. But that's the new with tag pure one. I love this chain belt.
That's awesome. That's
so
beautiful.
pretty. This is that company 31.
Oh, yes.
I don't think this is worth much at all, but it's
No,
cute.
it's cute.
I don't know when we're counting things. So this is what I'm very excited about. Although I haven't looked. There's probably a pool, but it's Black Label Ralph Lauren, which is top of the line. And then I grabbed this too. I didn't look at it closely, but it's North Face.
Made for Ralph Lauren Europe. It's made in Switzerland.
Oh, I like this. It's nice and low-key.
68% merino wool, 32% cashmere.
Perfect. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. Let's see.
you go.
There's no. I got this
think it's
cardigan
legal.
sweater for Angie, and Kim found this vintage Liz Claiborne skirt. And I just think this would be the most adorable outfit. So Angie is getting it. We found a grease stain on these, but I thought this was a pretty interesting label, so I looked it up. And I will put the comps here while I'm chatting with you. But I did see a grease stain right here, which is kind of a bummer. I could probably get it out, but I don't know. Kind of intrigued by this bag. Oh, there's a lot of marks on it. The brand is Hedgren. It looks like it needs a little more love than I'm ready to give, and it actually also really smells of smoke. The structure of it's really nice, though. That's too bad. She looks deep in thought.
Look at it doesn't really smell, but it's gorgeous. It's immaculate inside. It smells like, I don't know.
It smells wet. Hero.
I don't know.
If only the audience could smell this right now,
Right?
or touch.
It's
moist.
It's frightening.
It's moist.
But I had to pick it up and look at it. But it's going back. 'Cause it's
Bye-bye.
not worth-
Bye-bye. Kim always finds such fun things. What do we have here? A little belt. This is also sticky. Oh, sticky. I'm debating on this Prana. Kim found it. Everything sticks to this stuff. Comps aren't great, but I do love it.
What's your name?
All right.
All right. For a little pair of Barkies, right? Heads or tails? Heads. Okay. What do we have? I lost the toss last time, so it might be in good shape.
What is it?
What is it?
It must be tails if you don't know.
What's the other side?
That's probably tails. Yeah.
Oh,
Woo! Good job. There you go.
I just got
I
my
have a
pink
pair
book
of
too,
Adidas.
so
I don't. Oh, let me see what you got.
I got Barbie blocks. I got a pink book.
So smart. So smart. She's young and trendy.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
She is.
Tell us your Depop
So it's
on.
at So Fetch Thrifts, SOFETCH THRIFTS.
Sweet.
you.
Final verdict. Oh, look at who's putting stuff back now.
Last name?
I think I'm at 25, but you just have to take out the couple things I bought myself. So we'll
Thank
see.
you. Appreciate you.
Kimmy got more than me today.
I did. Look
What's your highlight?
My highlight, I think Frank is going to love this. It's a 1960s edition, Joy of Cooking.
Her husband is a cook. Look at this.
So
It's beautiful.
It's in
Didn't he
vintage
just recently
condition.
get a different edition?
I did. I got a different edition because ours was actually falling apart from him using it so much.
Oh.
So he's going to be very excited with the new edition.
Oh, I love that.
I
I
got
love
some-
your cupcake thing.
My cupcake mold. He is a bread baker. So look at how cute this is. Like for the holidays.
Is that what it does? It makes bread?
I believe so. He'll know.
He'll know.
So
That's
I have to
beautiful.
take it home. Some new puzzles.
All beautiful. I loved this one. I thought this was so cute. You're all organized.
I am. I tried.
First kiss.
I thought I was going to give that to Catherine and Stephen.
Oh, Oh, that is so adorable.
She'll be very excited.
Perfect winter activity with the new baby. She got the mini iron.
I had to get it. So I make gift like boxes, like to put cards in, like for weddings and showers. How great is this when I need to iron things?
Oh, like the ribbon
top?
or something.
Yes, like heat something onto it, like sometimes.
We were laughing at it. It looks like it's going to be pretty practical.
I think it's going to be very practical. We have a friend who gets very nervous about people drinking each other's glasses.
Oh my gosh, this is so
those are
stem
Tabitha.
wraps. That's so perfect for her, Kim. Oh my gosh. I'm proud of us. It is late though. It is 2:15.
I know we
It's been a long day. We gotta go. We gotta eat. I am starving.
I realized in the bottom of my cart, I
just don't want to get in trouble for this.
Right, but this is a lot of one.
Yes, we looked at these earlier, and I'm gonna list these as a lot, or I'm gonna go. This is such a job for Rocco.
It's such a job for Rocco.
I'm gonna give him all these guys to look
Captain
through.
America.
Yeah,
they're all.
Yep, that's the bad Spider-Man. But yeah, so this is probably about $30 or $40.
And that's about 5 or 10.
Oh yeah, this is heavy. This is heavy. Okay. All right. So just for the record, Kim just gifted those to me because I went through the line for Kim and I. Oh, and she also bought me these.
And these were in my cart, so these are gifted from me.
I'm not selling them. No.
No, me either.
We just paid about 25 cents for that. We didn't need to. All right, let's go eat for the love of God.
Hey friends, I just want to take 1 minute to talk about today's sponsor. Vendoo is sponsoring today's video. Life has been so busy lately. We have a growing puppy. We have 2 kids going back to college. We're planning for travel. Everything can seem super chaotic, so it's nice to know that Vendoo is the one thing that is super streamlined in my business. Vendoo is a cross-listing service that allows you to list your items on multiple platforms. My main 2 are Poshmark and eBay. I also have things listed on my Shopify. It works on all the major marketplaces. One of the features that I think is underrated, and I don't know if I talk about it quite enough, Vendoo is the only cross-listing service that has a mobile app because we as resellers are always on the go. I'm thinking about how incredibly important this is going to be for me when I am doing some traveling in the upcoming months. Auto relist and delist is a feature I could never live without. You can remove the background now on images. Vendoo is like fine wine. It gets better with age. If you haven't given Vendoo a try yet, I really encourage you to do so if you are feeling like you need a little help with your reselling business. If you're feeling like one platform just isn't enough, I can't tell you how wonderful it feels to not have all of my eggs in one basket. Last month, I sold over $1,000 on eBay and over $4,000 on Poshmark. With Vendoo, each month, my eBay sales are creeping up because I'm consistently cross-listing over there because it's just so easy with Vendoo. If you want to give Vendoo a try, click the link in my description and save 25% off your first month of service. Hi everybody, welcome back. I will say whenever I go to the bins, I get a really good night's sleep. We were there from 5 minutes to 9 until after 2:30. So yeah, I think we got home after 3:30. We didn't even have energy to go into a restaurant, so we just hit McDonald's drive-thru on the way home. We were so tired, but it was good. I don't know if I felt a little bit more tired yesterday because I had to think so much about what to bring home. I was checking comps a lot during the day. I was trying to figure out, is this too bulky? Do I want to take this home? Is this worth it with this flaw? But it was really, really good. And I really had this calmness that I typically don't have when I'm at the bins. Everybody's rushing and pushing and trying to get to the bins. But yesterday, I don't know, there was something different. And I wrote on an Instagram post last night how it was so liberating to just give myself permission to throw things back, even if I could make a profit on it, even if it was a good deal. As I look at all of the things that I bought, I'm excited about everything, and that's the difference. And that's the feeling that I want to have moving forward as I'm trying to buy less, buy smarter, and purge the excess in my life. So enough about that, let's jump right in. I'm gonna start with the shoes because it was a really good shoe day. Another thing that I really observed about myself is that I wound up getting a lot of shoes. because I just think you get more bang for your buck with shoes, and they happened to put out a few bins that had shoes that were like new, never worn. I will start with what I had the coin toss on, and that was for these Birkies. Last time I was at the bins, I lost a coin toss for a pair of Burberry heels, but I was low-key more excited about these because these are just so practical, so perfect for back to school, and these came out in the bin of new shoes. So had I known this bin was full of new shoes, I probably would have been a little bit more aggressive than I was yesterday. These Birkies, they've never been worn. They have the closed toe. I love this style actually. This is so nice. Black, perfect for back to school season. I'm so excited about these. I have not run full-on comps on these because, you know, I'm pretty solid with Birkenstocks. I've been leaving used Birkenstocks behind a lot lately. Anything that has like the heavy toe marks, and I ended up throwing back that pair of Dansko clogs. As much as I loved the style, clogs have been a slow mover, but I really loved that they were Mary Janes and they were brown leather and back to school, like I loved so much. But at the end of the day, the footbeds were just so dirty. I just didn't want me to have to deal with it, Tina to have to deal with them, and I tossed them back. So decisions like that were easier for me when I'm trying to bring home just the best of the best. So these are fantastic. They are a size women's 7, men's 5, brand new. So these will probably be labeled new without tag because they've never been worn, or maybe just never worn. Hopefully between like $40 and $60 for those. Next up, these were one of the final rounds, and these look like they were actually in the store because they have a tag on them for $15. They are Clarks. I just love this style. I love the chocolate brown heel with the leather. These maybe pre-owned, I don't know. I mean, these shoes all look like brand new. So I'm really excited about these as well. I believe these are an 8.5. And same thing, I will probably price these between $50 and $65, and we'll see how we do. The shoes that I got yesterday, I think are really going to be my money makers from this haul. This was one of the last pair of boots that I picked up, and they're really fun, but sadly the comps aren't fantastic. They're not bad. They're certainly worth a pickup, but these are Eileen Fisher boots and they are metallic. So I found one in a bin in a completely different place than where I found the second one, but they were like this. They had this tucked in. I'm like, what is that? So I pulled this out, and it was this little zip-on piece that zips onto the top of the boot. These are convertible boots. You can wear them. This is how I prefer them, just as an ankle boot. And I love this metallic finish on these. They're very soft. Or you can zip on the black suede and make them knee-high boots, which I think is fantastic. And Eileen Fisher is such a good brand, but I do find her shoes move slowly for me. I can hear Lumpy. Do you see him? He's in my trash. If you've noticed in the past few videos, I've had my trash up here, and I don't even realize it until I go back and edit, and I'm like, geez, Lori, get your trash off the counter while you're filming. But this is why, because he'll come in and he's just being a curious little fresh boy, and he goes in the trash, and you should see my floor right now. So I'm going to put this back up there, and now you'll know why my trash is on the counter. So a lot of the comps on these were like in the $30, $40 range, but I am gonna list them a little bit higher to account for offers and such. They are a size 7.5, and again, look at how beautiful the condition is. I'm really excited about the condition of pieces, and I will also say about yesterday, you often find single shoes at the bins, which yesterday was no exception, but because we stayed for so long, you just kind of outlast a lot of people. So people will walk around with a single shoe, but when they go to check out, they have to toss that shoe back. As you saw, it pained me to toss back those brand new Doc Martens that laced up. Somebody else must have had it in their cart, and more power to them because they held out longer than me, and they were probably going to get my throwback. I did find this, which was a second shoe, and then this was another shoe. Two things I'm not crazy about, but I did really love this shoe, and the condition was beautiful. So Kate Spade doesn't do great for me, and wedge sandals were moving out of this season. I just thought these were pretty. I thought they were neutral and beautiful and great condition. So these are Kate Spade. There's a wedge right here. They're like a patent leather nude tone here. This shoe came out with all the new shoes, and I only found one.
And then, I'm talking like 4 hours later, somebody must have thrown the other one back. So I grabbed this. There was also a pair of Adidas sneakers that I ended up throwing back. The comps were like $30 to $40, but it looked like it was going to be a little bit of work to clean up the white around the bottom, and that was just not my mindset yesterday. So I tossed those back. But because I waited so long, I was able to find the match to things. Okay, a couple more pairs of shoes. Kim found these. I almost didn't grab them, but they're lightweight. I really do like getting Crocs at the bins, and they just always sell. They may sell for 15, they may sell for 20, but they always sell for me. So these are some Crocs, although I do have a pair of Crocs right now with the faux fur inside that have been hanging around for a while. I might have to drop the price on those. But these are men's size 11, just light blue. And then the other pair of shoes that I got in the new bin were these Rockports. And Kim actually got a pair of Rockports for her father-in-law too. Mine actually had the tag still attached, so I grabbed these. These retail for $110. I think I have them listed for $59 because the comps, they were pretty good. But I mean, I think these will probably sell around $45, $50, which is half off retail. So I was really excited about these. I believe these are a men's size 9. Do you hear him? He's into something else now. So we had a little bit of a break. Tina got here, we did our shipping, we got caught up, and we celebrated the fact that it is pumpkin spice season at Dunkin' Donuts. For 2 Northeast girls, this is like our favorite time of year, and you guys should know that Tina, Halloween is like her holiday. So she gets very excited, so she brought me some pumpkin muffin, which I'm going to enjoy with you. So good. Also, I have Zodiac cups for every member of my family, and I always drink from the cup of the child who needs the most love and positive energy sent their way, and Angie is packing for Penn State. So I'm drinking from my Sagittarius cup today because I drink coffee all day long, and then I just look at the mug and I think of that child, and I just send them all positive thoughts. Anthony had a tough week at work, so last week was my Aries mug. Next week it will probably be Leo the Lion for Mr. Rocco. All right, I'm gonna put the muffin down, sadly, and we're gonna continue here. Also, I have this great idea for a thrift cast. Tina is going to be celebrating 1 year with me. Can you guys believe it's been a year? So September will be 1 year for Tina. And I thought it would be really fun to have a thrift cast with a Q&A geared towards Tina, being like my operations manager, and she can give her thoughts on my inventory system, progress we're making, things she would like to see me do. I think it would be really, really fun. So I'm thinking that when I get back from Florida, I'll do a thrift cast featuring Tina. If she enjoys it, it would be really fun to have somebody to like banter with every week. So let me know what you guys think if you would like to do a Q&A with Tina on her 1 year anniversary. I'm thinking that would probably be like the 2nd or 3rd week of September. We could get that posted. If you have any questions for Tina, feel free to leave them in the comments here, and I'll try to screenshot some stuff. But if you're worried about me not getting a message, you're very warranted in feeling that way. I get messages through email. Some people leave them on Poshmark on my profile picture, which is so always lovely and kind, but it's just hard to get back to everybody. DMs on Instagram, comments here. So if you really want to reach me, just message me in all the places. More than likely, I'll get it somewhere. Let's get back to the haul. I think I was shifting gears from the shoes, and now we are going to talk about things that I purchased that didn't go towards my 25 because I got them for family members. These things are going to be leaving my house within the next 4 days because my kids are going to school. I had originally purchased these Nasty Gal Mary Janes for myself because I just think they're so cute. And I have a really hard time transitioning from like Birkenstocks to fall shoes. And now that I'm wearing more wide legs and not skinnies, my ballet flats don't go so well with a wide leg pant. So I thought these would be really cute for a fall transition, but Angelina has claimed them. These were heavy though. These were probably $4 to $6 because they're pretty heavy, but they're chunky. They very much remind me of Doc Martens. They're so cute, but I have an entire outfit for Angie, and these seal the deal with the outfit. I'm so excited. She's been loving cardigan sweaters. She just bought one for back to school, and I loved this Moon Over Madison sweater. Love the color, love the style of it. It's very similar to the one that she got. She bought herself one in like an oatmeal color, but look at the skirt. that Kim found, this vintage Liz Claiborne skirt. It has a price tag of $79 and then it was marked down to $5. It probably found its way to some discount store and it is so adorable. This skirt, this sweater, and these shoes. Is that not the cutest little dark academia outfit for back to school? So excited about that. Kim brought me this Starbucks cup. I always love to bring Starbucks home, but honestly, Starbucks cups are one of those things that I get excited about, but they're not really big sellers for me. So I don't know if I'm pricing them too high. I really think this market is super saturated right now. Angie saw it and wanted it. And then when I looked closely at it, I noticed that this part of the lid was like broken off, but it still seals. You still can put it on and twist it. I wouldn't have wanted to sell this anyways. And honestly, the kids lose them all the time, right? Angie will probably bring this to school and she'll have it for about a month and then eventually she'll leave it someplace and somebody else at Penn State will enjoy it. And it's Penn State colors. So those 4 items are for Angelina and I only got Rocco one little thing and if he doesn't take it to school, I won't be sad, but I got him this little plaid LL Bean mug. Rocco is like a caveman. He's kind of like a throwback. He doesn't do a lot of like the modern things. Like he likes his cup like this. So I would have been sad to buy a travel cup that didn't have a lid, but this is how Rocco drinks it anyway. So he would probably drink this on his way to class, like dump it and then throw it into his backpack if I know Rocco. But how mean is this? At the end of the day, Kim ended up giving me a couple things from her cart that we didn't realize were in her cart. But then when I added the stuff that I'm giving to the kids, it all worked out. Overall, it was just such a good practice for me to be so thoughtful about what I was buying. I did grab this sack bag. This is a total bread and butter brand for me, especially in this classic weave. Sometimes I don't pick up their stuff if it's, I don't know, like almost like a Y2K look. There are some bags that I don't always grab from them, but this style just always sells for me. It will probably be $25. Maybe I'll list it for $32, take an offer, but this is the tag. It's in beautiful, beautiful condition. Like if you look at the liner, it's flawless. And this is just a very classic bag. This, I had them weigh at the register and I almost didn't get it, but I just loved this. This was one of those things that kind of brought me joy. It is a puzzle, which puzzles don't usually bring me joy, but I loved the image on this. It's Jiggy and Anthropology. I thought the packaging was just gorgeous. It was new in box. I think it retailed for $54 for a puzzle, but you know, but the sold comps are between $30 and $38, $40 for these. I think I'm gonna list this on eBay because it's heavy and bulky, and I just think the shipping would just really eat into my profit and up the price for my buyer. So I think I'm just gonna list this on Poshmark, but it's 800 pieces. It's called Emerald Eden by Anthropology, Jiggy and Anthropology, but look at this image. Isn't that gorgeous? So pretty. Like this looks like something I would want to frame and put up on my wall. So I couldn't leave this behind, but it was 2.9 pounds. So this cost almost $6. So sometimes when you're at the bins, we do pay $2 per pound. I just have to just be aware. So I weighed everything and it came to 29 pounds and then I added that to it. I think the last time I went to the bins, I got 80 pounds for reference. Like I was just much more cautious about what I was getting. This was one of the highlights for me because it tapped into 3 things that I absolutely love. Thrifting, luxury item, it was Christian Dior, and planner. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the Lori trifecta. I was so excited. So I always grab these. For a long time now, I've been always on the lookout for Franklin Covey. It's just a brand that does well. It's been around forever, but the leather ring binders do pretty well for me. If you get a rare color, they can sell upwards of $75. I've seen them over $100. I think I had a green one that sold like in the $40 to $60 range. So I just always pick them up. So I'm always looking, and because I'm a planner and I love to journal, I'm always looking at the paper products. This is what I usually look for when I'm over in hard goods. I'm like, there's gotta be something in here. So I grabbed this, I opened it up, and inside were the refill pages, which I showed you in the thrift with me. They were outdated. They were just like your Filofax or Day Runner generic things. So I thought this was gonna be like a Day Runner notebook. And then I looked in the back and I saw this, Christian Dior. And then I looked closely here. Somebody has this listed for, I wanna say $75 on eBay. Probably will sell around 50-ish. A little tempted to keep it, but I have so many. Okay, Lumpy is whining now. Rocco's friends are here and he's in his pen, and he has this whine that goes through me like a piercing baby newborn crying. Like, it's so hard for me to concentrate. So I apologize if you hear him in the background. He is not locked up or anything. He is in his pen with water and toys and treats, and he just wants to come out and play with the boys who are in my kitchen. Next up is this really pretty chain belt. I love to get belts from the bins. I ended up tossing quite a few belts back on this day, but this I thought was so pretty. It's just a chain link. I love chain belts because you can clip them wherever your waist is, so they can be for a variety of sizes. They're kind of like a one size fits most. But it's really nice. I'll try to come in close so you can see. It's got like rope detail on it. Probably list this for about $30, $32. I'll have to check comps on it. I didn't see a brand, but I could look closely and see if I do see a brand or anything. So I have these little metal die cast figures, and they are mostly Marvel characters. There are a couple extra things in here. Let me show you. I showed them to you in the video, so there they are. There's probably, oh God, probably around 50 of them. I literally couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. Are you entering your teenage years where you're testing your boundaries? Oh, then he puts his head on my shoulder like such a sweetie. Why are you fussing so much? You're fine. Do you think you could maybe sit on Mama's lap? I don't think this is gonna last because he's gonna see the pumpkin muffins. So these little figures, a lot of them are listed individually for $4, $6, $10. I'm going to have Rocco actually go through and see if they're... I'm just gonna eat the muffin, so then he won't cry about it. All done. Hey, Rocco. You take Lumpy outside for like 5 minutes. All right, while I take a muffin break, you can say
live?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just recording. I'm not live. But this is Marcus. You guys you've seen Marcus in
Hi,
my
camera.
videos.
What are you doing?
Just doing my haul, showing them all the Marvel guys. This is Rocco. You've met him before. Oh, this is the hat he bought the other day, and that's Will.
Hello, hello.
It's like the 19-year-old invasion.
What's up, everybody? I can't even say anything funny then.
Well, I just worry you're going to be inappropriate.
I'm never inappropriate.
Rocco took my camera, so I had to adjust everything. But it gave me a chance to, number one, finish my muffin. And then we put Lumpy away. The boys went outside and walked with him. And then I grabbed all my clothes for the second part of this haul. Oh my gosh. This is one of those days where I keep pressing on and off on my camera and it feels like this is taking forever. So I'm sorry if it feels that way to you too. Hopefully you guys have the benefit of me editing all this nonsense out. So the Marvel characters I would probably list as one giant lot, unless I find one that is worth a lot, then I will sell that on its own. This is also one other accessory that is really cool. These are called monkey bars, and this is a portable gym for a minimalist. It says #train for adventure. This is called the adventure pack. I'm not gonna open it, I showed you, but there are sold comps for about $70. Some sold comps I saw were around $100, but that was on the monkey bars too. So I think this is the original version. Some people may view that as better or worse, depending on your school of thought for this particular product. I know nothing about this product, but in the $70, $75 comp that I saw, they wrote rare. This is the original, very hard to find, but I don't know if that makes it any better. So I'm hoping to get between $50 and $70 for this. Kim found this too. It was brand new. It has all the paperwork inside, and I'm very excited about this totally random tool. It's crazy what you find at the bins. Usually I start with clothes, but I had them all hanging. So everything's been washed that could be washed. This is a Prana jacket. I went back and forth on this. It was pretty matted. This fabric gets very matted looking, but once I washed it and dried it, it puffed back out. It's in great condition. This is a fleece bomber from Prana. It is a size medium in black. I'm probably gonna list this for about $44. I grabbed this because when I was going through Angelina's stuff, she had a Bruins sweatshirt, and I always think to myself, I never have the Bruins and the Celtics very well represented in my Poshmark closet. I always have plenty of New England Patriots and Boston Red Sox stuff, but I really wanted to get more Celtic stuff, and the Celtics had such an incredible year last year.
So I decided to grab this. I loved the style of it with like the ringer neck, and it was cropped. It was a size large, really cute. Probably only going to be like a $20 to $25 return, but I got it because it's my hometown. And like I said, I just want more representation of all of our teams here. This was a good pickup. This was one of the final rotations. This is a North Face jacket. I just really love this. It's very minimalist looking. I love the black on the gray. It's just in excellent condition. It's a beautiful style. It is a size medium. It looks like a newer label. Really nice. North Face is one of those brands that sometimes it just doesn't do well. Like this at Savers probably would have been priced at like $15 and I wouldn't have picked it up. But down at the bins is so nice. Down in cashmere, they're so lightweight. I'm assuming this is down filled, but could be polyester. But this is really great. Hoping for about $40 return on this. Again, I haven't checked comps on everything. Kim found this Vineyard Vines shirt. Right here, it's Vineyard Vines Nantucket, which is kind of fun. I don't think I have any Nantucket Vineyard Vine pieces, so I like this. Definitely more patriotic. I feel like summer is when this brand does the best for me. I actually prefer picking up the long sleeve tees from them over the short sleeve tees. I find that they do a little bit better. Next up is this brand that is sold at Anthropologie, but I believe it's from Australia. It's called All Phoenix, and I think they are better known for their athletic wear, but I really liked this little minimalist ribbed top that gathers right here. It's just in this nice tan color. It's really nice. One of the struggles I'm having lately is quiet luxury is in, minimalism is in. So things that photograph really well, like bold prints or big graphics, they're just not as popular. The truth of the matter is it really stinks to photograph black and white, and solids sometimes just don't come across that well. You'll see in the things that I picked up today, I'm definitely going more for that minimalist look without big graphics. So I think that is going to be a little bit of a challenge in the reseller community. Let me know your thoughts on that. Sometimes I feel like basics don't present as well on the secondhand market, even though if you know a brand, you know a brand and you're gonna go for it regardless. I feel like my palette is getting more and more neutral as every day goes by. This is a We the Free shirt. Is that a stain right there? I really hope not. These ones are so hard to figure out because they're that waffle. I might run that through the wash one more time. I can't tell if it's a stain. Tina will know when she gets it under the light, but I love this with the big dolman sleeves, slouchy, oversized, like classic Free People. This is a size small, believe it or not. Would definitely go up to a medium. I think I'm gonna wash this. Next up is a pair of pants that I showed in the video by the brand Ben Davis. I thought this was a really interesting label, and some of the comps were just too good for me to leave this behind. It looks like a vintage piece, vintage brand. They look like work pants, like Dickies or Carhartt style, and there is a stain on these. And I'm listing them as is. I tried to get the grease stain out. I washed them last night one time. I did the Oxy. I tried to get it out. It didn't come out. I'm just listing them because I believe pants like Carhartt also sell even with a stain. And I just did this more as an experiment. I have plenty of room in my men's bins. I always am trying to add stuff to my men's closet. And I was just really intrigued by some of the comps on these. Probably gonna list them at $49 or $39 just to see. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper into the comps, but I'm talking some of these pants sold for over $100, vintage pants. So I think if I start them at about half off because of the flaw and then take offers, they'll probably end up being like a $35 flip, which is great. And then I can learn a little bit about the brand, just see how much interest is on them. I believe they'll probably sell on eBay. I think that's the only vintage piece I picked up. This, I had to laugh because you guys know Talbot's brands are coming out of my ears in my inventory, but it's really hard for me to say no to a really good cashmere piece at the bins because it's so light. It's probably cost $1. It is a size small, pure cashmere Talbot's, and it's very plain, very minimal, and it's in this like chartreuse green. Would be great with a pair of black pants, pair of jeans, white shorts. I just feel like this is a really beautiful piece. It barely even has any pilling. I did not see any flaws. You know, we'll wait till we have it under the lights, but it's a gorgeous piece of cashmere. We're gonna go for it and see how that does. Next up is this solitaire blouse. I really like this brand. This is probably the only pattern that I picked up. It has these really pretty bell sleeves. I didn't dry this, so it's still very wrinkly. It was only in the dryer for like 5 minutes and then I hung it. It's a size large. I would definitely say it runs small and it's a little shorter waisted. I would say this would fit better on a medium frame. So pretty, navy blue. It's got the bell sleeves and the flowers. Probably list this at $32 or $28, something like that, and it will sell probably around that $20-25 mark. I really like that. This next piece is Black Label Ralph Lauren. I was so thrilled when I found this. Between Black Label Ralph Lauren and then the Christian Dior, I was like, ooh, nice. It just makes me happy when I find good things. So I decided to take both of these home. This is Ralph Lauren, which is one of the lower tiered line for Ralph Lauren, but I still think that the sweater is good. And I looked up specifically wool Ralph Lauren turtleneck sweater in pink, and some of the comps were pretty decent. So what I love about this is it has the dry cleaner tag. It's a size medium. Black Label Ralph Lauren, for reference, I think it's the top tier and then purple, but I could have those mixed up, but I think Black Label is the highest. And typically when I have found Black Label Ralph Lauren, it either has a hole in it or it's a really outdated style or it's like suit wear. And this was just this beautiful wool and cashmere open cardigan sweater. Black Label is in a different league. So I'm gonna look up comps. I'm guessing this will sell around that $60 to $75 mark. It could be higher than that. I'm gonna look and see. But anyways, this will probably sell for about $30. I'm hoping for like 60 or 70 on this one. Both the same brand, but very different comps for the different labels. I also bought myself this Victoria's Secret sports bra, which I really like because it's got the sheer mesh. It's underwire. I love that it comes up higher. So if I am wearing a tank top, it just provides a little bit more coverage. It didn't have any size on it. Looks like the size wore off over here, but it was in beautiful condition. So I decided to just take a chance and take it home because it looked like my size and it fit perfect. So this is actually the one thing that I will keep that I did buy for myself. Sorry for all the background noise. I feel like I can't apologize enough for all the distractions in this video, but this is my life today. That is everything that I got at the bins. I'm gonna add everything up and see where we landed. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm at exactly 25 items. If you don't include the 2 cups I got for my kids and the 3 pieces that I'm giving to Angelina. I did include this bra, so if you don't include that, then we are at the 25 mark. One last thing I forgot to share with you that I'm also listing as a lot are these Jolie stickers. Some of the comps on these were crazy. I shared that with you in the video, so that is one other item. So now I think I have to swap out the bra, and this is 25. This was really hard for me. It was hard for me to stay on track, but it felt really good. And I plan on doing all of my bins sourcing this way from now on. Thank you guys so much. Let me know if you've been to the bins in a while. Thank you for watching. If you want to follow along my reseller journey and my journey to less clutter, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss an upload. I usually upload twice a week. Also, another thanks to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video. If you'd like to give Vendoo a try, be sure to click the link in my description to save 25% off your first month of service. Thank you so much. I'm about to bring Lumpy on a very long walk. Okay, love you guys. I'll be back soon in another video. Bye.